The sun goes down, the town wakes up in paper glow. Hold your breath and hear the hum. This is where the daylight people go. Amber lights along the lane blink open into rows. The city bows its head, the evening starts to flow. I step out from the shadow gate, the stone remembers me. Every festival needs a queen, tonight the crown is free. Paper glow on painted silk, the air is sweet with smoke. 1,000 footsteps find the beat the moment I speak. Vendors calling, children run, sparks along the ground. I move slow through the rush, the crowd parts at the sound. Oh gods, lean from wooden knees to see the show begin. One night, one long breath before the dawn comes in. Follow me or lose the thread, the choice is in your feet. Dark is warm and light is gold, this town is my street. Raise the flame, soar, past the gates, soar. One night, do not wait. Yoisa, eyes on me, hold the line. Every lantern here is mine. Yoisa, Yoisa. Deeper in the alley bends, the stars are burning bright. Rows of golden sugar smoke, a market made of light. Mass grin along the racks, I lift one, put it down. I did not come to hide, I came to take the town. Heat is rising off the crowd, are tight against my skin. Someone calls my title out and everyone joins in. The rhythm gets a second when the ground begins to move. 100 strangers, one heartbeat locked inside the groove. High on the scaffold, now the young ones start to climb. I count the pulse inside my chest and step in double time. The night is young, the fire is close, I feel it drawing near. Save your breath for what comes next, the peak is almost here. Raise the flame, soar, past the gates, soar. One night, do not wait. Yoisa, eyes on me, hold the line. Every lantern here is mine. Yoisa, 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 soar, soar. Yoisa, soar, soar. Yoisa, soar, soar. Yoisa. Past the stalls, the lane goes quiet, lanterns thinning out. Half the town behind me now, I hear a distant shout. Midnight is a rumor still, the peak is yet to come. This was just the opening, the spark before the sun. From high ground I survey a river made of glow. 10,000 little suns where dark refuse to go. This is my dominion, now from gate to temple stair. Smoking sugar in the air, a ribbon in my hair. Tomorrow they will sweep the street and fold it away. But tonight the map is mine and every path obeys. I will lead you to the fire, lead you to the dance. Pass the blade across the coals if you can hold the stance. The quiet hour will come, the ash will cool the gray. When the first pale light arrives, I will not fade away. Remember how the night began, one small trembling flame. By morning every voice in town will carry on the same. Raise the flame, soar, past the gates, soar. One night, do not wait. Yoisa, eyes on me, hold the line. Every letter here is mine. Yoisa. The lanterns sway, the night is tall. One by one I lift them all. You will dream tonight in gold. Yoiyama, the night I stole. Yoisa. A mountain out of wood and dressed it up in light. 500 years of fathers hauled it through this night. Ropes thick as wrists like coiled like serpents in the dust, waiting for a single voice that everyone can trust. I climb up on the crossbeam where the whole street meets my eye. The elders nod, the young ones grip, a hush runs through the sky. My mother's mother stood up here and sang the timbers on. The voice is mine tonight and I will carry it till dawn. I fill my lungs with lantern smoke and let the first note go. It rolls across 1,000 heads like thunder rolling slow. The snap pulls out the wheels, complain, the giant leans ahead. 1 inch, 1 roll, the street erupts, the sleeping road is red. 1 row, 10 hands. 1 row, 10 hands, 1 call. Lean back and the giant crawls. 1 row, 10 hands. 1 row, 10 hands, 1 call. Lean back and the giant crawls. I raise a corner that the wheels were never meant to make. 1,000 shoulders take the strain, the timbers start day. I stretch the note and hold it long, the pullers plant their heels. The whole town hangs inside my throat, I feel the way it feels. Now drop the pitch, now let it snap, the giant swings its head. The axle scream, the corner yields, we thread the needle thread. Somebody's crying, someone laughs, the children ride the rails. The old men wipe their eyes and say the voices never fail. Sparks are spitting off the stone where wood and street collide. The ropes grow taut as heartstrings and the giant starts to glide. Faster now, the straightaway, the call climbs to a shout. 1,000 hands on one hand now and no one dares to doubt. Drop, lean, lean, all together now. Lean, lean, the giant bows, the tower square is opening. The journey finds its end, the giant rolls into the light with one last long game. And I let the final note run out and silence takes the weight. Tomorrow it will sweep again, tonight we celebrate. Tell me that the voice was born before the town had walls. That someone has to hold the line when any timber falls. It is not strength that moves the weight, it is the space between the column and the answer, the unbroken old routine. I stand beneath the tower now, the square is filling fast. The giant packs his shadow and the young ones climb the mast. They ask me how the voices pass, I tell them it is lent. You pay it back in every breath and every callous spent. One day a child in this same crowd will fill these lungs of mine and sing 500 years ahead the same unbroken line. Tonight the ropes are sleeping and my throat is torn and raw. But when the giant moved for me, the whole was my law. One rope, 10 hands. One rope, 10 hands, one call. Lean back and the giant crawls. One rope, 10 hands. One rope, 10 hands, one call. Lean back and the giant crawls. Hey, the wheels are still, the ropes are curled. The giant dreams about the world. Rest now, mountain, rest your load. The voice goes on along the road. Beam by beam it left the ground. Ring by ring the lanterns burn. They raised a tower in a day when nothing stood before. A backbone for the night, a beacon for the shore. A circle forms around it, a wheel of hands and sleeves. Beholders dance, the town recalls, stitched into its weave. I take the platform stair by stair, the crowd below swells. Rooftops shrink, mountains lean, I hear the temple bells. From here, the winding streets of spokes around one wheel. 1,000 sleeves rise at once, too many hearts to feel. It tightens, loosens, breathes, a tide that will not break. I set the tempo with my hands and watch the square shake. Grandmothers teach the little ones the turning of the palms. 8 steps, their mothers knew an heirloom in their arms. Higher than the rooftops, higher than the smoke, higher than the shrine gate, higher than the oak. Round and round the light, the town turns for me tonight. Night is thick with cooking fire and songs from every lane. It pulls the shy ones in and it will not ask again. A boy who never danced before is spinning with the rest. An old man shuts his eyes, his chin against his chest. Paper bulbs are swinging, strings of planets overhead. Shadows on the tower wall are dancing where I tread. Sweat and smoke in summer air, the mixture starts to sing. The square is once the whirlpool, now when I command the ring. Faster now the circle runs, the sleeves become a blur. The tower sways a fraction, timber softly stir. Nobody wants to turn and whirl to slow a wind away. So I lean across the rail and tell the night to stay. Higher than the rooftops, higher than the smoke, higher than the shrine gate, higher than the oak. Round and round the light, the town turns for me tonight. The wheel of light, all night. Below at the circle edge, a silver arc appears. A sword dance practiced in the dark behind the cheers. The night is deeper rooms, the wheel is just the door. I catch the dancer watching me and both of us want more. There will be mornings when the square is gray and wide. The tower bones dismantled and the land is packed inside. Something of the turning stays like rings inside a tree. The town remembers how it moved when it was moved by me. I came to lead a dance, I stayed to hold a crown. From here I watched the night stitch up the wounds of town. Neighbors who were cold spun until the anger broke. Strangers left as cousins in the incense, heavy smoke. That is what the tower is for, that is why we lost her night today. About her, no, I'm about her, all the paradox of grace. The dance begins the moment that the smile leaves my face. Heel and pivot, wrist and art, geometry in flight. The blade is just a brush of steel, the canvas is the night. I write my name in silver strokes, too quick for eyes to keep. The front row children will rehearse it in their sleep. A fan in one hand, edge another, softness against steel. The oldest argument there is, and both of them are real. The tempo double sandals, hits the torches, gutter low. Everything I ever was is in this undertow. Draw flash, the circle clear, spin cut, 1,000 cheers. Step turn, the silver ray, breathe still and begin again. Breathe still and begin again. They say this dance was born from war and gentled into art. That every arc was once a knack that stopped a beating heart. I feel the old meaning move like marrow in the bone. The memory of battlefields the pieces never known. Now the blade goes up, the blade goes still a hair on in the reeds. Then drops like weather splits a straw, the gas becomes a creed. I am not fighting anyone, I am the fight itself. The war that sleeps in every house on the highest shelf. Turn and counter, fate and pause, the pattern has no end. Each ending is a door where the next attack descends. Sweat flies off my chin and bees that catch the amber light. And somewhere in the whirl of it I lose the edge of night. Draw flash, the circle clear, spin cut, 1,000 cheers. Just turn, the silver ray, breathe still and begin again. Ha, cut the dark, ha, cut the dark in half, ha, cut the dark. Smell the coals already being laid. The firewalk is waiting for the ones who are not afraid. I finish with the oldest form, the stillness after storm. The blade goes on, the night stays cut, the cold air rushes warm. My teacher told me years ago the blade cannot be rushed. That speed is only slowness that has been completely crushed. I did not understand her till tonight inside the ring, when time went wide and quiet and I heard the metal sing. Between one beat and one more beat there is a country vast, where every strike is possible and nothing moves too fast. I live there for a dancer's length, I govern and I glide. And when I sheath I leave it, but it does not leave my side. The circle breaks, the crowd pulls back, the clay scarred with runes. Torches paint the settling dust in amber monsoon. Someone asks me for the trick, I tell them there are none. Only 10,000 evenings and the will to be the one. Draw flash, the circle clear, spin cut, 1,000 cheers. Step turn, the silver ray, breathe still and begin again. The steel is sleeping warm and dry, the circles scatter to the sky. Remember what the silver roll, the night still wears the open cut. No song now, only the bed of red and bare feet at the edge. Hey, 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 hey. No song now, only the bed of red and bare feet at the edge. They rake the embers 20 paces, glowing like a wound. The singing stops the crowd when still the dark leaned in and swooned. Elders walk the line with salt and prayers, old as the town. White robes moving through the smoke, sparks float up and down. They say the fire reads your heart the moment that you step. That every debt you carry burns and cowards pay with flesh. I lose my sandals, tie my hem, heat climbs up my shins. The circle waits for my first stride before the night begins. I think of every winter that this body waded through, and every vow I made in rooms nobody ever knew. The first cold kisses does not bite, the second sighs like silk. I walk the way you drink the dark, unhurried to the hilt. Barefoot on the ember bed, crown of sparks around my head. Fire asked me for a name, I answered and it bowed the flame. Barefoot on the ember bed, crown of sparks around my head. Halfway out the heat gets on as licking at my heels. The crowd is just a wall of eyes, I feel the way you feel. Somebody's mother says a prayer, somebody's child goes quiet. The old gods in the smoke sit up to referee the riot. My breath goes long stood. Footprints made of little suns across the ashen wood. 3 strides let the ember surge, a gust feeds them white. The bed flares all at once as if the fire wants a fight. So I stop in the middle and I let it make its claim, then finish slow my own time and step out of the flame. Barefoot on the ember bed, crown of sparks around my head. Fire asked me for a name, I answered and it bowed the flame. Barefoot on the ember bed, crown of sparks around my head. Stand in it, let it call your name. Cool earth after like a mercy, steam around my feet. The elders bow, the salt is thrown, the circle is complete. Behind me on the ember bed, my footprints glow and fade. Ahead the dancer with the iron leads the long parade. People ask what fire is like when it becomes a road. I tell them it is like the truth, it lightens as you go. The first step costs you everything, the last one costs you none. By then you and the burning have decided you are one. I did not walk to prove that heaven held my hand tonight. I walked because the throne is hollow. If you will not fight, there will be colder crossings, always colder nights. Rivers made of doubt and dark and thin unfriendly lights. But I will take them barefoot with the ember memory of how the fire stood aside and made a road for me. Tell the children what you saw, tell it plain and true. The flame keeps faith with anyone who walks the whole way through. Barefoot on the ember bed, crown of sparks around my head. Fire asked me for a name, I answered and it bowed the flame. Barefoot on the ember bed, crown of sparks around my head. The bed is gray, the crossing done. The sparks go up to find the sun. Ash on my hem like morning frost. Nothing given, nothing lost. Hey. Listen well, I only say this once. The road belongs to those who walk in front. In my left, my name is painted on the paper, elegant and deft. Hair up like a gentleman, my sash tied like a dare. Half the town cannot decide exactly what I wear. That is the point. I am the hinge where worlds can swing. A lady in a swagger and a rogue inside a ring. The wheels behind me tall as houses grown against the road. I set the pace, I pick the line, I shoulder no one's load. I strike the stones 3 times, the ringing clears the way. The crowd folds back like water when browse into the big great father's grin. They know the roll older than their bones. The one who walks before the god and never wants the tones. Make way. Make way, the wheels roll through. Iron rings to clear the avenue. Step aside or step in line. The road ahead tonight is mine. Make way, the road ahead is mine. The road ahead is mine. Yeah. A drunk man will not move his feet, he wants to test the tail. I tilt my chin, the lantern swings, his courage going pale. I do not need to raise my voice, the road does all the work. 200 years of women walk this walk, none would shirk. The corner boys all whistle till I turn and hold a stare. Then suddenly the pavement is in need of their repair. The guy behind me in the wheels does not concern itself with any vanity I carry off the shelf. The children copy how I step, knees high and shoulders square. A little girl with sparkler light is practicing my glare. I wink, she does not smile, she has the makings that one. Someday this rod is hers and I will gladly watch it done. Make way, the wheels roll through. Iron rings to clear the avenue. Step aside or step in line. The road ahead tonight is mine. Make way, the road ahead is mine. Clear the road. The night rolls heavy. Smell of char and sweet, the roof bends to the the market row on tire, triumphant feet. One more bridge, one more turn, and then the wheels can rest. And I can be a woman at a festival like the rest. They ask me why a woman leads, I ask them why they ask. The front is not a privilege, the front is just a task. Whoever holds the iron holds the safety of the line between the god of gravity, the crowd, and the divine. I learned it from my aunt who learned it in a harder year. When leading nature shape was first to meet the fear. She told me what like doubt is just a rumor you have heard, and never spend your ringing steel on any drunkard's word. Tonight the rule was kind of what the wheels came home unheard. No shout beneath an axle and no other in the dirt. That is the whole heroics of it, nothing for a song. Yet they will remember how I rocked the whole night long. Make way, make way. The wheels roll through iron rings to clear the avenue. Step aside or step in line. The road ahead tonight is mine. Make way, make way. The road ahead is mine. The lantern low, the iron cool. I hand them to the waiting school. Paint a new name, tie the sash. The road goes on, the wheels come back. Such a gentle little evening, such a modest street is what you tell yourself before the griddle's in the heat. The alley is a canyon made of camera steam and shout. 100 little kitchens turning midnight inside out. Gold coins of dough, swim in the oil like carp in June. Sauce is striping everything beneath the paper moon. Hot and gold, get it while it glows. One for the bold and two for those who spent the year being goody like the gods knew you would. Hot and gold, get it while it glows. The fastest handed vendor juggles flame and praise. His rival toodles down responds with pyrotechnic blaze. I walk the gauntlet like a judge, I taste my sovereign right. A queen is owed a type from every kingdom of the night. Squid on sticks and sugar mass, apples dipped in glass. Peppers hissing brittle songs to all the souls that pass. Hot and cold, get it while it glows. One for the bold and two for those who spent the year being goody like the gods knew you would. Hot and gold, get it while it glows. A boy wins goldfish for a girl, too shy to say his name. Two grandmas spit the beer and heckle everybody's game. Like the strings are dripping light on faces shiny sweet. The night chews happily on all the gathered heat. I trade a coin for octopus, a smile for something fried. Change comes back in blessings and a toothpick on the side. Deeper down the road, the crowd is thinning to a few. The griddles bank the thighs, the smoke is turning blue. A hush is being set behind the last stalls in the line. The night has one more course to serve the quiet kind of fire. Hot and gold, get it while it glows. One for the bold and two for those who spent the year being goody like the gods knew you would. Hot and gold, get it while it glows. Canvas folding, coals gone shy. The alley yawns a sweet goodbye. the noise was hiding comes quietly about. The last doll folded hours ago. The strings are lighter off. Somewhere one forgotten land and coughs. A little cough. The streets that held 10,000 hold exactly one. Walking through the paper litter soft as amnesty. The echo of the turning wheel still hums inside the square. A ghost of all that circling hangs sweetly in the air. My sandals on the cooling stones are louder than a shout. The dark is not an absence now, the dark is breathing out. A cat patrols the griddle, rope for treasures dropped and lost. We nod like two officials tallying the cost. The banners hang exhausted, all their colors gone to gray. The night is folding up the town and putting it away. The last light leaves, and then it goes. The last light leaves, and the last light leaves. The last light. I sit down on the shrine steps where the older shadows pool. The stone is warm with borrowed day. The air is a river cool up on the hill. The tower stands, its dancers all dispersed. It kept the whole town spinning and it never once rehearsed. I count the sounds inside the silence. Leaf fall, distant dog, a prayer slip ticking on its nail. The river in the fog, this is the hour. The old ones say the guys walk down to see what all the fuss and fire was for, and drink the offered tea if one of them should pass me now in robes of moth and dust. I would not bow, I would not run, we would exchange our trust. Two keepers of a finished night reviewing the terrain, agreeing without speaking that it should be held again. The last light leaves, and then it goes. The last light leaves, and the last light leaves. The last light. Hush, even the river slows. The sky is not emitted anything, but I can tell a gray is loosening. The black, the way sleep leaves a spell. The quiet is not empty, it is full of what comes next. The morning riding quietly, its first unhurried text. People think the festival is fire, food and sound. They never stay to meet the stillness sitting on the ground. But this is where the meaning pulls when all the motion drains. The sweetness in the bottom of the cup is what remains. I gather up a fallen fan, a ribbon and a mask. Small unclaimed felicities, the leavings of the task. I lay them on the shrine steps like a treaty with the dawn. Proof against forgetfulness that all of it went on. My breath is slow as incense now. My thoughts have lost their edge. The first bird tries a syllable out on the temple hedge. I can sleep, I do not sleep. Some hours are too rare. I sit inside the silence like a queen inside a prayer. Light leaves, and then it goes. The last light leaves, and the last light leaves. The last light. The last light leaves, and I lean to holding the quiet the whole night through. The east is thinking about gold. The moon has not been told. A pale coin in the west while light invades the east. The morning and the moon at once the emblem of my feast. I climb the rooftop with the bag of something sweet. The town asleep below me, victory in the street. Banners hang like tired arms, the tower dark and thin. The map of my one night reign with morning flooding in. I ate the sweet and watched light take alley after lane, reclaiming with the golden pen what I claimed in flame. Here is what the old moon knows, the reason it stays on. That nothing fully leaves the sky, it only traces the dawn. The night I built is in the walls, the sleeping heads. It's soaked into the town, the way dye soaks into threads. What the dark has crowned, they will not undo. The moon remains at morning, I remain too. What the fire wrote, no light can erase. The night stands on in a pale and public place. They will sweep the rappers, fold the canvas, core the line. Take apart the tower beam by beam before they dine. By noon there is nothing that as strangers I could find. happiness ringing in the mind, but I have seen the die go deep. I know how it keeps a town remembers dancing through its working weeks. The clerk will hum the turning song over balanced books. Girls will practice my slow walk and my unhurried looks. The men who walk the embers will be gentle with his sons. Rivals from the sword ring will be laughing over buns. When the summer color of the heat begins to fray, they will already whisper of the next one on the way. What the dark has crowned, they will not undo. The moon remains at morning, I remain too. What the fire wrote, no light can erase. The night stands on in a pale and public place. Look east, the gold is walking in. The moon excuses itself politely from the blue. The way a queen leaves early when the court knows what to do. I stand up on the rooftop, stretch against the sun. Not an ending, but a crowning. The long night has won. Some victories are loud and brief, a firework career. The truer ones dissolve in daylight and stay near. I do not need the dark to hold dominion over hearts. The proof of our reign is what continues when it parts. The lanterns box like pearls and wintered in the shadows, forgotten by the feet but never by the head. And I will walk in daylight as a woman fully plain, with embers in my memory and moonlight in my train. Whoever met the night I made will know me when we pass. We drink the smallest smile I've remembered in the glass. Until next midsummer when the paper suns go up, and I will pour the first sweet sake in the highest cup. What the dark has crowned, they will not undo. The moon remains at morning, I remain too. What the fire wrote, no light can erase. The night stands on in a pale and public place. Gold on the rooftops and the bay. The moon and I have earned the day. We spend it softly, spend it slow. The night is done, long live the glow. Can you hear them from the hills? The town still singing what it wills. It started with a single flame inside a paper shell, a hush before the gates, the evening's rising swell. One voice on a crossbeam called a mountain into motion. 1,000 hands on one long rope, a street become an ocean. The tower took the twilight and turned it like a wheel, until the shyest shoulders in the town began to feel the silver dance cut open what the year sealed too tight. The embers made a road for anyone who walked it right. The iron rang, the wheels came home, no sorrow on the roof. The alley fed the multitude on sweetness and nonsense. The hush arrived at 3 o'clock and sat with me a while, and morning found the moon still up, refusing its exile. From the first flame to the walking fire, from the tower wheel to the morning sky, every road I lead is glowing still. This is the way it always will. Yeah, people ask what a festival is for in times like these, with legends standing, summer's cool and rumors on the breeze. I tell them it is practice for the world we say we want. One night a year we build it and live in it up front. Nobody hungry in my streets, nobody dancing alone. Nobody's grandmother forgotten in a distant home. Stranger and neighbor sharing fire, sharing shade. For one turning of the tower, every day gets paid. If we can do it for a night, the night can teach the year. The lanterns are a syllabus, the lesson begin here. So laugh at me for painting kingdoms out of paper light, but every dawn that follows keeps a little of the night. From the first flame to the walking fire, from the tower wheel to the morning sky, every road I lead is glowing still. This is the way it always will. One more time, Yoisa. One more time. Next year the crown may pass, the voice may change its key. The girl who practiced my slow walk is taller than my knee. The festival does not belong to any single reign. It only borrows queens the way the sky borrows the rain. So fold the banners carefully and stack the wooden bones. Sweep the sugar from the corners, cool the griddle stones. Write the numbers in the ledger, hang the mask on its nail. Thank the gods with rice and salt for one more perfect tale. And if in gray November you forget the amber glow, come stand inside the empty square and listen for the flow. The turning is still there like a coin inside a well, like thunder in a folded cloud, like ring and